All right, so today I'm going to go over what should be in your week 6 packet. Again, today is October the 4th, but I'm going over your week 6 packet. In week 6, I need you should have completed the warm up, you should have completed the homework. Okay, the mix review, I'm going to show you where that is. This is your warm up so far. We did this in the video and we did this one. Okay, we did all of those. Okay, the only two that you might have questions about are these. Are there any questions about any of these problems in warm up number 3? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Yes. I don't know if I have another one. I think. Got it? Yes. All right. Any other questions? Last call. Peyton, I don't know if you're saying yes or no.
I do.
What's up?
I didn't on that day. We didn't even do the graph. They didn't know what it was.
Didn't do the what?
For Thursday. What would it make?
Thursday. We're on Tuesday.
Oh, any more questions? Okay, I thought you were talking about the backside. That part.
Any questions about this? All right, cool things. All right, let's do Wednesday. This is Wednesday set C, okay? All right, so here, these are ordered pairs. So this first ordered pair is 1, -1, then 1 and 1, then 2 and 1, then 3 and 2. So you just put them in a table. So the table here, your x values go here, your y values go here. So your x value is going to be -1, your y value is going to be -1. Your x value is 1, your y value is 1. Your x value is 2, your y value is 1. Your x value here is 3, your y value is 2. Any questions about how we did that? This is x, this is y. Your first number in the parentheses is x, your second number is y. Any questions? All right, good deal. Okay, so now all you have to do is graph these. Okay, so when you graph it, start here, -1 is to the left 1, down 1. +1 is over to the right 1, up 1. 2 and 1, right 2, up 1. 3 and 2, over 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1, 2. Okay. Mapping. This is what you're supposed to do here. So let me show you how to do the mapping. So you put all of your domain, your x values in this bubble, and all of your y values in this bubble. So this is -1, 1, 2, and 3. And you just put them in order. Then you put your y values. -1, 1, and you don't have to put 1 twice, and then put 2. Okay? Make sure that they're in order from least to greatest. So now here, your x points to y. This x value points to its y value. This x value points to its y value. This x value points to its y value. That's all you do for mapping. Your domain is your x values. So you're going to list all your x values. Put a little bracket. I always have to struggle with drawing little brackets. I don't even know why. Mine always look deformed. But we have -1, 1, 2, and 3. These are your x values, your domain values. Your range values, which are your y values, are these values right here. Bracket again, -1, 1, and 2. Huh? Any questions about that? Are y'all okay with that? Yes. Yeah. Any questions about that? Are y'all okay? This is the page you didn't understand, right? Okay, gotcha. All right, number two. Number two. All right, so what am I going to put as my x values? What I'm going to put as my y values? So let's start with the x values first. What's the first x value?
0.
Next one? -4. What's the next one?
-2.
And the next one?
+4.
Very good. Y values? 4,
-4.
-4, 3, 0. Okay? And then you just graph. So that's 0 and 4. This is 0. 4 is up. 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4. -2 to the left. 1, 2. And up. 1, 2, 3. +4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. Mapping. Put your x values here, your y values here. Your x values, 0, -4, -2, and 4, excuse me. Then we have 4, -4, 3, and 0. Okay, so we're going to go. Make sure I didn't repeat anything, and I didn't. But this is not in order from least to greatest, is it? Sorry, y'all. It's got to be in order. The smallest is -4. Then we got 0. Then we got 3. And then we have 4. Okay? So from 0, where are we going to go from 0?
4.
To 4. And negative, wait a minute. Where are we at? Oh, -4 to what?
Wouldn't you have to also
Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
the x numerical as well? The x values numerical as well.
Oh, yeah, we didn't put it from least to greatest. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So the smallest is going to be negative what?
-4.
-4. Then what? -2. Then what?
0.
0. Then 4. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's go. We got -4 goes to what? -4. Good job. -2 goes to what?
0.
3. -2 goes to 3. Then 0 goes to what?
4.
4. Okay. And then 4 goes to what?
0.
0. Okay. So now we're going to write all of our domain values, which are the x values, and our range values, which are the y values. So that is going to be -4, -2, 0, and 4. And then this is -4, 0, 3, and 4. Okay. Are y'all okay with that? Are you okay to do number 3 on your own? Yes. Yeah. All right, so let's look at this one. Let's choose the best graph for this situation. All right, the situation here is time and height. It's time and height. Okay. So they can give you a lot to choose from here. Over time, the height increases. Any of these really could be the answer, to be honest. It depends on what you're looking at, but any of these really it could be a good answer. Now, if it was going down, Houston, we have a problem. But all of these are going up, so all of these are really good answers. Did anybody choose something for a particular reason? Yes.
I chose A to be the last one because it kind of went slower at first and then went up kind of like how it said there, so it's just off of that.
Yeah. I can see how you could do that. I mean, it could be like a steady. This right here is increasing, but it's not increasing at a fast rate. This is going slow, And then this is a rapid increase right here. This right here is saying it increased rapidly, and then it stayed the same, and then it's a lighter increase right here. And this, what is it doing? This is a steady increase. This more than likely is probably not it. This one. These two are more logical, but if you chose that, none of those answers are bad. But look, okay, no. Wait a minute. It's this graph right here. Thank God. I was like, did I leave that off? I was like, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. All right, let's look at this bottom one. A tomato grows taller at a steady pace. Okay. All right, that's graph C. Yes. All right. A tomato grows quickly at first. Oh, it grows quick at first. That can tell you right there. Growing quick at first is going to be which one? This one right here. And then what happens? It remains constant. And then what happens? Yeah. I was like, where's the bottom? Okay, that makes more sense to me. I was like, Lord, help me. Why did I leave that off? And then the last one, a tomato grows at a slow pace. That tells you right there which one is growing at a slow pace. All right, and then it grows rapid. This right here is rapid. Okay. All right, so let's look at the possible solutions you could have for this bottom one. So let's look at it. It says age is here and weight is here. All right. So what would you say? What would you say this right here is? This is a rapid increase of what? Of weight. So in the first few years of life, right? The first few years of life, the weight did a what? A rapid increase. And then what happened? It slowed down, the next few years. And then what happens? And then it just stays it's just completely stop gaining weight. This is life right here. Except for me, mine is slow. And then and then it comes off. So that's what you should have. All right. And that's it. So make sure, any other questions about the homework? Speak now, forever hold your little bitty peace. Please make sure that you submit both of those. All right, the only other thing, do you all have this right here? Because we were supposed to do this. Okay, you were supposed to do that. That was in the video. I'll go ahead and give you a copy.
I did that on Zoom.
Is it correct though? Anybody else need this sheet?
That's the one that I needed help with. It was online.
Okay.
Do I need to do it again?
No, just make sure. Huh?
Because it's online, so I need to write it down.
No, you're not.
It was online, so I did it there.
Anybody else need it?
So you gotta do it. I thought I heard his annoying voice.
Do you need it? It was online.
Oh, I already did that.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, this was online, folks. This one was online, okay? So if you already did this, that's fine. Great. I pray that you did. Are there any questions about any of these? Any questions? I showed you which function to use in the video, but if you still have questions, now would be the time to ask. Your hand was up first. Yes. You have to wait.
What if you've already done it?
What did I just say?
I don't know.
All right. If you've already done this, great, fine. Thumbs up. If you haven't and you have questions, now will be the time to ask. Okay. All right. Do you have a question, babe?
Yeah, I didn't understand the concept for F, G,
All
and
right.
H.
F, G, and H. All right. So all of these are different. That's just like saying, when you have an equation, you don't always use the same variable. Like you don't always use X. You don't always use Y. You don't always use P. You use different letters. Does that make sense to you? You understand what I'm saying? So these are different equations. They're not going to use F every time or H every time. Or they use whatever letter they want. Does that make sense to you? All right. So when you're writing a function, when you're solving a function, whatever the number is in the parentheses, that's the number they want you to substitute to find an answer. Does that make sense to you now? So for this first one, they want you to figure out what is the answer for the G equation when X is equal to 10. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyone need to see any of these? Okay. Which one you need to see? You want me to start doing these right here? Okay. All right. So let's do those. Number one, we got A. This is a number one. It doesn't look like it, but it is one. So for this, you have G of 10. So the equation that you're going to use is the G of X one. No, it's on a separate piece of paper because you're going to turn this in. Do you need another sheet of paper? Okay. All right. So do you see that this is the first equation right here, which is G of 10. So you're going to use the G equation. The G equation is this one right here. G of X is equal to negative 3X plus 1. Any questions about that? Do you understand that part? So now this is saying that X is equal to 10 here. So what is the value of Y? Because whatever's in the parentheses is going to be X. So now all you're doing is substituting 10 here. Does that make sense what I just said? So you have negative 3 times 10 plus 1. What's negative 3 times 10? So we got negative 30 plus 1, which is equal to what? Negative 29. So your Y is equal to negative 29. Or you could say Y is equal to negative 29, or you can say G of 10 is equal to a negative 29, or you can write the ordered pair 10, comma, negative 29. There are different ways that you will see the answer. Yes. Oh, God. I get up the nurse's bathroom. I thought somebody had already asked. Yeah, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. All right. Any questions about that? Yes. You don't listen at all. Like, even a little bit sometimes. Anybody else need this paper? Anybody else? All right. Any other questions? Any other questions about this sheet? All right. I'm moving on. All right. Interactive notebook. What should be in there? Yes. I'm going to go in order. What should be in there? All right. So we did notes. Functions, page 23. Everybody got that? Okay. Page 23. This is what that looks like. Go back and watch the video if you didn't get that. 24. is function notation, function table, and function notation. This is what the note should look like there. That's 24. That's the rest of page 24. That was in the video. 25 should be key terms. That was a video. Please make sure you go back and watch the video on that if you didn't. 26 is inequality word problems. That was a video. And then the last video Friday was key features. Key features, 27. What are you lost with? Which one? Which page?
I'm sorry. I'm caught up now, but I was really lost because I was like, what in the world is going on?
Do you understand now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about after we did the key features and that. I was like, what?
No, I'm just telling you what page numbers you should have.
Okay.
Yes.
So, page 25 was the word problem.
Page 25 was key terms. That,
Key terms and what
inequalities is page 26. Okay, and I'll show you on the Canvas page. Yes, babe. Yes. Okay, so let me go to the Canvas page so you can see it. This is week 6. I'm going to make week 7 available tomorrow. I just want to make sure week 6 is out of the way. So this is where you submit all of your stuff. You got the warm up, the homework, the function notation sheet that we just went over. This one right here, the little bitty sheet. Okay. The Delta Math mixed review. Don't forget about that. Any questions? If you didn't complete the Delta Math, you need to do that for homework. Make it work today. All right, so look, do you see where these videos are? This is what we did in class. I was here. This is the first part of Tuesday. You see right here, Tuesday? This is the first part of the notes right here. All you got to do is look at these notes. Okay? The other part, the next set of notes, key terms, you see that right here? This is the key terms notes. Thursday, word problem inequalities. These are the word problem inequality notes. And then key feature notes are right here. Any questions about where to find this stuff? Thank God. Because I got, y'all, you just would not believe how many emails I got over where to find work on Canvas. And I promise you, I have showed you where to find work on Canvas. Okay? I promised I told you, but some of us, oh, Jesus, I was like, I don't know what to say. Okay? Any questions about anything? Are we sure? Use tonight as your makeup work. I'm not assigning anything extra. If you didn't do what you were supposed to do last week, then you need to go back and make sure that you submit everything. But please ask me now. Do not wait until later to say, I didn't understand nothing you was talking about. Because at least 5 people did that. So now would be the time to say, I do not understand. Don't wait till later and say, I don't understand where you're supposed to submit work. Tell me now while we're in class. Don't wait later. Yes.
go back over?
Yes.
Everything
I'll go back over one more time, okay? And put this in student view so I can see what you see. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so do you see right here, it says today's lesson. You always go there first, okay? This is week 6. I'm not going to highlight week 7 until tomorrow because I want to make sure we understand week 6. Okay, so I'll open week 7 tomorrow. Okay, this week 6, this is where you're going to submit your work. The warm-up, the homework, that function notation sheet. You remember that? The function notation sheet?
The tiny piece of paper?
Yes. That's where you submit this. Are you logged into, have I seen your name in Del? Have you logged into to Delta Math? I didn't think I saw your name. You need to register for Delta Math. Anybody else not registered for Delta Math? Please make sure that you register for that. It says if you haven't registered for Delta Math, you go to deltamath.com. This is the code right here. Do you want to write the code down?
Yes.
Okay. Do you not have your computer to look this stuff up on Canvas? Let's write it down anyway. That's right as you're tripping. The code for that is 679-822. And it's deltamath.com. And that's it.
We'll get to Delta Math and then do what?
And it'll just tell you what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
It has the different problems that you're supposed to do. Okay? You got it?
Yes.
Is your notebook caught up?
I believe so. Yeah.
The pages for last week are right here, as I explained before. Look, if you missed Monday, go back and watch this video. Tuesday, the video is right here. Wednesday, right here. Thursday, right here. These were the different pages that I gave you all. Friday, this is right here. Okay. Anybody else? All right, that's it. All I want you to focus on is please making sure. I don't want to give you something else because I know for a fact there are a bunch of people that didn't do a whole lot last week. Okay? That's it. That's all I got for you today. So you need to work on your makeup work. If you have makeup work, if you don't, you can work on something from another class.